because he showed up in like colored hair and stuff.
Hagby, idle, kicked.
So he didn't get in to the US probably because he showed up with purple hair. That's my thinking. Whereas myself, I had to apply for a visa because where I'm from doesn't get an ESTA, and so I applied. I went ahead and applied for an urgent business visa, which means that like normally when you apply for a tourist or business visa, you have to apply at least 3 months before your trip, and you get like a visa for like, you know, a week, and then you have to
No
leave.
shit! Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so whereas what I did was I applied for the urgent business visa. So if there's a company in the US that's going to lose a lot of money if you're not there, you can apply for an urgent visa. And you get like a letter explaining why it's so urgent. And they go and say, oh, if he's not here, we're gonna lose a huge amount of money, you know?
Oh no.
You go to the embassy with that letter, and so what I got was not a visa for like 2 weeks, which was what I needed. I got a visa for 10 years, which cannot be revoked, or like it can be revoked, but it's not going to run out. And it's a 10-year visa that I got overnight, not after 3 months.
Oh,
so it's only because, you know, I you know, the guy who got his ESTA denied, not even visa, ESTA. He got his ESTA denied. He is objectively much smarter than I am, and you know, he does exactly the same things as I do. He is a genius compared to me, but I knew how to navigate this sort of red tape, and you know, I got much better treatment than he did.
What did you do special?
Well, you know, I showed up in a suit. I didn't have pink hair, and I showed up with a letter from a guy on Wall Street saying that, you know, he absolutely has to have me there, or you know, his company will lose a lot of money. And that's it. You know, it's a piece of scrap.
Yeah, but that was what made the difference. Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's the difference. The difference is, you know, the actual difference is nothing. But it ended up mattering a whole lot. So if you know how to navigate bullshit, you're going to have much better life. And that's also a thing about Han. Like, he knows how to navigate a lot of bullshit, but he doesn't take it very well, right? Han, you still there?
I don't know, but he got kicked from the server.
I can't hear you. Yeah. No, you need to be like way louder.
Is this better?
I can barely hear you.
Better?
No.
Better. You know
No.
you can turn up the volume individual, right?
Yeah, okay, let me do that.
So I'm just gonna
Oh, you're at maximum.
No, you can go over 100%.
No, the slider is all the way right.
How?
There's nothing more.
I don't. How am I at 200%?
Ma, motherfucker.
Han, can you say something more?
Hi, my name is China. I live on.
No, it's still like all the time. It's the same volume. Like if you've been adjusting something, you've been adjusting the wrong thing, because there's no change whatsoever.
No!
And, like all of my volume sliders are way up.
No,
So
not that.
you're
It's-
doing something wrong.
No, it's a.
Oh, no.
program called Viewer, and it has a tendency to fuck with my mic volume. Is this any better?
Oh, that's louder. That's getting louder. That just got louder.
this better?
There we go.
Oh, that's not better.
Okay. It's a program called Team Viewer, and for whatever reason, when I turn it on, it readjusts all of my volume settings from microphone, and I do not understand why.
That's because
And
TeamViewer sucks.
Well, it's also the only thing I can use reliably to access a computer that's off-site. I've used, I don't feel like paying for Splashtop. Chrome Remote Desktop is incredibly slow on that setup, despite it being the exact same network. So, it works.
What about VNC?
I don't know how to get Type VNC to work.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a shit.
I've dabbled a little bit with it with my last job. Right now we use Splashtop and Dameware.
Yeah.
Dameware I hate.
I mean, Splashtop I used to use when I was, Splashtop I used to use when it was just a local network. When I started having to do crap that was off-site, unfortunately, TeamViewer was kind of the one thing that really worked, and I now use it because I'll get phone calls from my brother saying, "Hey, I need to know what's going on with XYZ car," and of course, I'm doing this while driving, and that's how I do it on my phone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. When I used to work at the nightclub, like an underground, like, you know, electronic music club, and so what we had was like this DSP box with like all the equalizers and compressors and shit, and that had like a Windows interface, but the PC was like, you know, it was where the DJ was, so you couldn't really, when you were standing there, you couldn't really hear what was going on the dance floor, especially if there were people on the dance floor. Like if it was full, it sounded like completely different than when it was empty. So what I did was I installed like remote desktop viewer on my phone, and I would dial into that Windows PC, and I would do all the equalizer shit from over there, and that worked really well. That was great for like, because you were exactly what you needed to be to hear everything, and you could adjust from there.
Oh, fuck.
Whereas with most hardware and with most software, you have to be at the rack, at the equipment rack, to make any sort of adjustments, which is bullshit. It's terrible. So that was like the very first system that I set up, was like really, really happy with the way it turned out, because I was able to like to do things that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do.
Oh, fuck, man, this spawn is so weird.
Sorry?
It spawned me on top of a fucking crane. Like in GTA, you know the mission with the, what is it called, Hagby, where you gotta climb that crane and there's guys up on the roof? You know? Is Hagby not here?
No, he's here.
Oh, shit. Well, where are you gonna move next after Vienna?
I'm gonna stay here. I really like it here.
Like retire there?
Might do.
That
But
sounds really nice.
you know, it's much more probable that I have several several bases here and there. So I might, so for example, I might have something in Vienna and something in New York, right? And then
No, that's very
Yes.
improbable though, right? Because like New York is so expensive.
not really improbable.
I mean, how
No,
rich
and-
are you? I mean, you have to be rich to have a place like to even want to think about spending that kind of money. My God.
Well, you know, I'm not rich, but I've got really good income,
Fuck.
and I can manage that sort of thing, especially if I'm living with someone, or if I have a place in New York that, you know, when I'm not there, I just put it on Airbnb, right?
Mhm.
That can work out really well because an Airbnb is going to pay much more than I need for rent.
Oh,
Or
that's
in the market, especially in New York. If you have an Airbnb in New York, it's going to be booked out all the time. So you know that works well. And with, you know, just a little investment up front, you can get something in New York that's like in a really nice.
Sorry for the microphone. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I was drifting. Sorry.
Fuck! Oh my God!
How are you people?
Oh,
Look back, Hag.
welcome back, Hagby.
Oh, I gotta poop. I feel like Cheater was talking about something, and I missed the whole fucking thing because that's a stupid ass phone call.
He's gonna have real estate everywhere.
He's gonna live in
Son
New
of
York
a-
and Vienna. I have
Yeah,
no
it's not-
idea why you'd want to live in New York. It's such a shithole.
You just really just want to own the property for the purposes of renting it out.
Like renting it out, yeah,
So-
sure.
No, I really like New York, you know, as a place.
Oh
I
my
like
God.
it. And you know what's funny? I've got a neighbor, and he's like one of my best friends. He lives right around the corner, and he goes to New York every year. He's got an aunt who's got a flat there that she doesn't use because after her husband died, she moved out to a farm, but she's still got this completely empty and really amazing, really central flat. In the Upper West Side of New York, like just next to Central Park. And he can go there every year. He can go there anytime he wants. So it's and he's my neighbor, and we met up in New York while I was there, and he was there. We met up, so you know that's really funny. We go to the other end of the world, and we end up meeting up.
Did you sleep
Yeah.
with him?
I think that's funny. He's a really good guy
Yeah.
as well. Really.
Is it beautiful? That's cool.
Is he beautiful? No. He's like 50 years old. He's not beautiful.
So you didn't sleep with him?
Age is just a number. You shouldn't judge whether or not you sleep somebody based with how old their balls are.
No. What were you asking about? Were you asking about?
How
like,
old are your
the
balls?
Well, let's see. Mine
Oh.
dropped in 2008, so they're 10.
Oh, shit.
It's horrible. They're not even old enough to procreate.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm being yelled at by a child.
I found out that we have a bug in the dealership, and I'm just like luring all of the local zombies into the dealership, and then I'm gonna hope that I can walk around for free for a little bit.
I'm proud of you, son.
Because who doesn't exploit bugs?
Me.
Even little kids use like little magnifying glasses on them, you know?
Oh fuck! I managed a stunt jump. Just like
I got
that.
a shotgun! There's a fucking shotgun here? There's an explosive thingy? What is it, cocaine?
Listen up. I just found the stunt jump in GTA, and I managed it on first try. How fucking amazing!
Oh shit! Oh no! Ah, fuck! Fuck! Fucking.
No, he's
All right.
dead.
Well, I'm gonna die because I've got to go answer my door. Maybe I can just get on the stairs. I'm gonna run. Hopefully that guy doesn't get pissed at me making him wait. Fuck. I'd fuck with my food right now too. These guys. Ah, here we go.
Look, printer, you don't print in color. Nothing like asking for invoices like freaking 2 years ago. What the hell?
I really like playing as Mike, or what's his name?
Which one?
Michael.
The white the white guy.
Yeah, white guy. Yeah. His wife and daughter. You know, midlife crisis.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
He didn't
Sure.
even ring my doorbell twice.
You just fucking duck and run.
Just patient. Just super patient. Just super patient.
No, that's disturbing. You should not trust those people.
So I don't know where you are, but I'm at Simeon's, and you can't go inside or you'll fall through the map.
It's the currency of the Sims.
The currency of the Sims?
Yes.
Samoans?
Samoans? That's racist.
Sorry. No, that's a country. For insurance purposes, they need invoices from freaking 2 years back. Randomly. How the hell? What the hell are these people
They're trying to do research so they can get an angle on you. I'm telling you.
It's the most random stuff, though. So, I mean, some of these have been built twice, and it's two completely
You're-
different.
You're doing what? Applying for insurance?
No. These guys are asking for invoices on cars, and a lot of this stuff dates back 2 years back. And they're asking for copies of the invoices. I'm not
What
really sure
guy?
why.
Why are you giving them invoices? Who are they?
It's a dealership.
Car dealership.
It's all cars that we've worked on.
Are you buying a car?
No. It's all cars that
Oh.
we've done body work on.
Oh, you've got a body shop.
Yeah.
When?
So it's just weird. About 8 years ago. 9 years ago now. It's just weird that they would
Why haven't you
ask
done
for these.
Well, you know, maybe they're trying to find out that you're like not I don't know, not a front for some sort of shady operation, or like you're not someone who's just popped up, who's trying to rip them off.
We've been dealing with them for the better part of like. No, wait, hold on. We've been dealing with them for about 7 years now.
Yeah, no, that's fine, but maybe they have like an insurer or a bank who requires that,
I have no idea.
you know? Could be though.
Could be. Let's see. Mercedes. What the hell is SAJ? SAJ is Jaguar and Land Rover.
Hey, do you know how to block an attack in GTA? Because I don't remember.
Yes, you use the shotgun.
Well, not block, evade.
Oh.
You do it with space. You hold space, I think, or left shift. Not sure.
Join me. Join me. Tag me.
I would. I have to get ready to leave.
Where are you going?
Gotta deal with some other shit.
Sorry, man.
Are you getting crack?
Yes.
I knew
Nice.
it. Fucking crackhead. So typical.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, guys. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Take care.
Oh, you're gonna be gone, like all night. Oh shit.
Holy fuck! I've got a police chopper chasing me, and I did a stunt jump, and it's
Light 'em up.
almost like I jumped over the police chopper.
Nice.
So, Dylan has edited part of the map, and this is fucking ridiculous.
Who has?
This, developer, he, for a mod, he, there's like a part of a train, a plane, fucking tree broke and smoking and on fire, butterflies, flowers, some fucking mobile home, somehow another train, like, holy shit.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What are those items that you're listing?
Check my stream. It's total
No, I
insanity.
I can't. I'm playing a game right now.
Well, imagine a bunch of trains and trees in the middle of the street.
Oh, okay.
And planes.
Just like that, for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's supposed to, it's apocalyptic.
It's kind of fucking stupid. That's only if you ask me.
It gets more ridiculous. There's one of those things that are on the mountain that you use to get up the really high mountain to ski down. Lift or whatever. They've also got them in China to cross rivers. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're called.
Yeah, it's called a ski lift. So, in single player mode, what is the best way to make money in GTA 5? Like, other than the missions? Is it like some really
Stock
quick
market.
way?
Stock market with the
Yeah, is
well,
it like a strategy
robbing
for
the you can pretty much rob repeatedly most of the stores just by like running in, robbing them, running across the street, turning around, coming back and robbing them.
Oh, you can rob stone. Yeah, okay. What else?
And then sometimes you can just murder lots of people and pick the cash up off of them. And
yeah,
then
but they drop like
you know, doing the
$12.
missions. They mainly want you to do the missions. I mean, that's what they want you to do. And they don't really give you a lot of options other than stock market and that other crap.
So pedestrians leave like $12 a piece.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
am I-
yeah. That's
so-
very low. Yeah.
So
Sometimes you can kill a hooker and not only get your money back, but get someone else's.
That's terrible. How do you get hookers? Like, do you just drive up to them and start talking to, or like?
Yeah,
what
I
do you
gotta
do?
steal a nice car and then pull up next to them, and they'll get in at night.
All right. Okay. So, how do you do the stock market thing? I mean, I found the website where you buy stuff, but all of my stuff is on negative. So,
No,
How
so
do
you
I
pretty
get-
much have to like either look up or learn the pricing. And generally, every stock on there has like an opposite stock. And so, like when one's up, the other one's down, and when one's down, the other one's up. Some people think that if you blow up certain trucks, like let's say that you looked at Taco Bomb and you want a Taco Bomb stock to go down, you would, in theory, blow up a whole bunch of Taco Bomb trucks. I've not observed that actually works, but
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
thoroughly tested it either.
Holy crap! My PC just hung up. Oh man, that's fucked up. Oh, nice. So, I bought Doom Collector's Edition.
Wait, you bought what?
Doom. Like
Oh, what
one-
edition?
Collector's Edition.
I thought you said Holocaust edition.
So it's got the Revenant figure, which is pretty cool, but it's also a PS4 version. I don't have that, and it's got like a really limited steelbook with the Revenant on it, which I don't have, and the the normal case, the plastic and paper case has super limited version of the graphic as well, which you normally don't get. Which looks like, you know, the original Doom cover, where he's sort of shooting down at all those monsters. And it's autographed by the whole team, which is pretty cool. And it costs like exactly the same thing I would, or like just a little more than I would pay for a completely new one that's not autographed. And on top of that, because like the shipping was like $30-40, I went to the guy and said, so he wanted to sell it for like $150, and I entered like 120. So he came back with 125. And I said, like, look, I can accept this, but like, you know, the shipping is really expensive. So, and I looked at his other items, and he had like this old PCI RF capture device, like a TV capture device that I can use for like, you know, old consoles and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, throw that in, and we've got a deal. And I got that for free. That's pretty cool.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, so how do I get on your stream?
It's just, oh, shit kicked out of me. XXX Rocket XXX on Twitch.
So Twitch TV / XX Rocket.
XXX Rocket. XXX. 3 X's.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on start watching. Yeah, there we go. You're punching some ladies. Fucking wife beater.
Fuck!
She just killed you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why are you another guy now?
Well, I died.
Yeah, so? This must be like the least realistic zombie mode I've ever seen. Why aren't you looking for guns and shit? Oh yeah, well done. He's just jumped out. Nice. Dude, Rocket, don't you get like guns or anything?
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
Like, what's the point of whatever you're playing here? Like, you get a bunch of zombies that you can punch.
Just trying to survive.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not even fun.
It's just early stages. My buddy's developing it, and so
Okay, I get it. That's why you're playing it.
we're probably gonna have forts on the server take over. There's probably gonna be airdrops and stuff. I don't know how much I can tell you guys. Probably can't tell you too much. Let's ignore that I said any of that stuff.
Look, it's your body's like hobby mod. Like, how fucking secret can it be? Like, how important can it be to not talk about it?
Well, people can make whatever they want important, you know. So like, it could be just important enough, you know.
No, it doesn't work this way. Come on.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
everybody's
Indeed.
personal assessment of any situation is independent. Like,
nah.
somebody gets mad when someone cuts them off. Some people don't English. Some people can talk English properly, and some people get mad when people can't talk English properly. I don't know. Now, one dude, like his taxes went up, so he welded up a fucking front end loader and just like demolished the town. Like another guy, like his taxes went up and he was running a farm and he lost some subsidies, so then he committed the Bath Township massacre and like he had like nitroglycerin under the schools, blew up a couple churches, went around town killing people, and like it was a massacre. It was the Bath Township massacre. Most civilians killed in a combat outside of a war ever, I believe. I'm not sure
Oh,
if
no.
one of the school shootings beat him or not, but I think that they're classified kind of differently. This is a guy in a gorilla suit!
What? What's going on?
Yeah,
What happened? I wasn't watching. I stopped.
he's got a
watching.
gorilla suit. I had an RPK there for a little bit, or whatever it was, some kind of heavy machine gun.
Jesus.
You know the new Intel CPU, 9900K?
What about it?
Someone just overclocked it to just shy of 7 gigahertz. It's fucking insane.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, 6.8.
What are they using to cool
gigahertz.
that?
Like liquid nitrogen. It's on Gamers Nexus.
Yeah, I guess if you're using liquid nitrogen to cool it, I mean, you probably can get away with
that's-
higher
no,
even.
Even then, it's like fucking insane. Even then.
And where I'm at, I mean, I just wanna. I don't think that 5 gigahertz is where, like, to me it starts to be like, okay, now I don't need that much more. I'm sure that in the future, like, things will go up and you'll want them higher and you'll want more gigahertz and whatnot. But right now, like, 5 gigahertz seems like, you know, way better than what I'm experiencing right now on this stream with my computer.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an 8086K. Right? That's 5 gigahertz.
Well, I've got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I don't have that graphics card.
Sorry?
Never, nothing, never mind. An attempt was made.
I got a gun again. They go through this stage where like they don't fight back. They like have like a shutdown stage or something. Like you can almost like you can stun them, or they go into a stun mode or something. And then other times they're just like that one's just right after me, right there. Oh shit.
Hey, have you played the new Spider-Man?
No, I heard it's really good though.
Yeah, so I watched some gameplay videos,
Yeah.
and what it looks like to me is basically 3D Streets of Rage with like web swinging.
Streets of Rage. What are you talking about?
You're clearly not a Spider-Man fan. That's okay.
No, I
Just, I don't know.
I really like Spider-Man.
He's
That
the
was
best.
Steve
He's the
Comics.
best hero.
Yeah, that was the comic book that I read in when I was a kid.
He lives the devil life, like most of us live when we're young.
There was nothing else for me, just Spider-Man. Like not X-Men, not Batman, not
Oh,
Superman.
X-Men were awesome. I don't know how you can't like X-Men. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the edition that we got in Europe wasn't so good. Whereas
Well, you got the
Spider-Man was,
'94
like,
comic series too.
Sorry?
You had the '94 series as well, the 1994 X-Men, the cartoon on TV.
We didn't get a lot of those cartoons at all. Like the first cartoons that we got in Europe, like you know those US cartoons, was Cartoon Network. But we didn't get DC cartoons at all.
Well, I've got a frickin' engine repair kit, so I need to find something with an engine.
So we either we got like European stuff or like Nickelodeon or you know stuff like that, or we got like all the stuff that came either from Italy directly or from Japan and Korea and was you know usually was distributed by Italians. Which was really funny. Like all of the early animes that were shown on TV here, like Robotech and all of that stuff, that came from Italy, which is like really weird. Like you could actually hear that was dubbed over Italian, which was really funny. Like I have no idea how that works, but apparently in Italy there was some people who were like really into this stuff. So I mean that's how it worked out.
Ooh, upgrade!
So have you ever played Streets of Rage, like the originals on the
Never
Sega
heard of it.
Genesis? Never heard of Streets of Rage?
No?
It's like one of the most amazing
On what
beat
system?
'em up. Sega Genesis.
That's why I didn't play it.
You sure, Brad? Uh-huh.
I played Sega CD.
What do you mean you played Sega CD and you didn't play Sega CD is an add-on to the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, but
It's-
the games that you played on Sega CD weren't the same that you played on Genesis. You know what I mean? Like the Sega CD games were awesome, and the Genesis games were the Genesis games.
Well, no, like Sega CD games where most of the titles that came on Sega CD were like really shit. There were very few games that only came on Sega CD and
Well, I
weren't
mean,
shit.
I probably only played the better ones because my friend had to cough up like $50 per disc. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like today where you can just buy a $10 piece of shit game and get a refund real quick. Find out that Road Rash, or whatever it's called, the new version of Road Rash, sucks balls. Dump it real quick.
Yeah, I've been
This
buying a
pistol's
lot of,
awesome!
like,
I'm one-hitting people!
I'm buying a lot of like slightly older games, like 5 years old and so on, because like I missed out on like 10 years of gaming.
Well, GOG has an old game that I'm thinking about getting on sale right now. Kingdoms Total Annihilation plus expansion pack Plague something. But GOG has all of the old games if you were interested in even older than 5
Yeah,
years.
Is that like, do you get that as disc or as download?
I believe it's a download. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I don't think that it's a disc. I mean, I think it's just a download.
See, I prefer to get discs. I know that GOG games are like really well made because
Well, I don't know where you'd find a disc for some of these games. Like, they're reconstructing them to work with computers today. Because, like, they were built for, like, XP and before.
yeah, that's the thing though. Yeah, that's exactly what's true. Like, so you can get Kingdoms to Annihilation. Like, I was gonna buy it. You can get it on eBay for like $5. But then
Yeah, but it won't work
you
on
need-
your computer.
Yeah, you need like an XP computer. So I'm gonna set something up like that. I'm gonna.
But you're
get,
gonna get an XP computer. You know, I don't know why we switched off XP. I mean, it
Sorry?
really, literally, like ATMs, drive-throughs. There's so many places still using XP.
Yeah,
There was no reason for us to switch other than the money grab.
yeah, yeah. No, that's true. But you know what? I've been using Linux for the last more than 10 years.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
No,
that's the way to go.
No Windows
And
whatsoever.
then you just do a Windows VM or something, or what?
No, I didn't use Windows VM at all.
Oh,
I
really?
used nothing. I just used Linux and like used it for work and for browsing, and that's it. That's what I had. That was my like 16 hours a day.
What do you game on then?
No, I didn't game at all. And like a few years back, I got a Nintendo Wii U, and I gamed on that. And like sometimes, like I got like a really old game, like Fallout 2, or something like that. And that worked on Linux well, like under Wine. So I gamed on those as well. Or like Heroes of Might and Magic 4, which is still 2D. So that was what I was doing, and so my last Windows was Windows 2000, which I used until like 2003 or something like that. I never even used XP, like, as my desktop. So, the first Windows I used after that, like, honestly, was Windows 10. I'm like really, really happy about it. Especially from work, I got like this 2-in-1 laptop that converts to a tablet. That's fucking amazing. And I compared how Windows 10 is on it, like with with the touch interface, and then how Ubuntu is with the touch. And Ubuntu sucks ass for touch. So Windows is way better. But like even just for like a mouse and keyboard desktop, Ubuntu has like, I mean, if you get deep into it, if you like program your own stuff, you can get like, you have more powerful features sometimes, but Windows is just much snappier. Like the user interface has much less lag.
Like,
It's just much more solid. And it
how
just works.
deep in it do you gotta get?
For like Ubuntu to like do like really advanced stuff, you have to like
Would you say
have
like
to
8 inches deep?
yeah, please, like balls deep. You actually sometimes you have to like get really, really fucking deep into it to like do basic productivity shit.
I'm sorry. Whoa, this is a weird time to tune back into this conversation.
Well,
I mean, it's Baja, so I mean, I'm not surprised.
You gotta get deep in Ubuntu, Priest.
yeah. Basically, Rocket is asking me, how far do you have to fuck the Ubuntu DVD to get like something really good going?
Just don't ask him for any dick pics.
Okay, so at nighttime, it's actually much easier to spot the items because they have like light on them. Like all the way down there on the beach, I can see. If I go over there, I'll get an item. Which means at nighttime would be like you could bait someone into a kill zone really easily and get all their shit. I've got 2 engine repair kits though. I still haven't seen a car.
Oh man, the cops. They caught me driving drunk. Now I've got 2 stars, and I need to get rid of them. This sucks. Oh man, I just tipped a cow over. I'm not even joking.
I said hello to this guy and he left.
Oh man, the cops just tipped a cow over. Poor fucking cow.
I must have broke RP. He must have wanted to RP and I didn't let him RP. I failed this. I failed him.
You broke your P?
Roleplay. BRP.
You broke the roleplay.
Yeah, I fucked up. I hadn't seen anyone
Ah.
on the server and then... Is that an AK? Hell yeah! I was just laying on the ground, didn't even have a light on it. My ID in this game is frickin' 7. It's awesome. didn't know you could get on this building over here. What the fuck? Oh, maybe you can't.
Oh man. There's like a stunt jump between two halves of the bridge. And like, fuck, you gotta see this. I gotta take a picture of that. My car gets stuck like midway in the air under the bridge, just hanging off a beam, and it can't get out.
That is a great post, Priest. That's awesome. I love that guy. I'm freaking hi. He's yelling, screaming, or whatever. Singing. How the hell do I get up here? Oh man, there's like a thing up there and I want it really bad, but it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Woo! That was close. My god. Thought he was gonna bite me or whatever. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, I'm gonna need to take a nap. My guys got a whole bunch of shit. Where is it?